Filk is one of those things that you can debate hours in definition. The most concise definition I've heard is that it's science fiction folk music.
Music-wise, when I was introduced to it, it was folk music to me. That was the style, the acoustic guitar, and or just someone just singing, or recorders and things like that.
Don't know where I am now. It has been so long. My drift is short now.
I'd say it probably owes quite a bit to the folk music movement, because Filk started, I think, in the maybe late 40s as something that people did at science fiction conventions in their hotel rooms. Mm-hmm. A few people would get together, and a couple of them might have guitars, and they would do some songs. And maybe they'd start out with fairly traditional folk songs, and then they started altering words and coming up with some original pieces that tied into the science fiction genre. Carried on from there.
Mind your manners, as circumstances may require, and never set the cat on fire. Don't start an interstellar war, it has no painful uses. If people ask you what it's for, you'll only make excuses. If 30 trillion folks get hurt, you'll go to bed with no dessert. So, don't start an interstellar war. And mind your manners, as circumstances may require, and never set the cat on fire.
You never listen to me. You'll need a perfect stranger before you believe me. You know you might have said it's both an awful lot of grief.
Filk started out as something that was just done in somebody's hotel room as kind of an after-hours activity, and then it kind of moved out into hallways or an unused meeting room, and conventions were starting to actually allocate a function room specifically for the filking to take place in the evenings. And now you've got conventions, besides their regular panel discussions and art show and dealer's room and all these other things, they'll have a track of Filk, concerts scheduled through the day. And then, of course, things like Filk Ontario, where it's a convention that really is just the Filk track. That's the whole convention.
You know you might have said it's both an awful lot of grief. If you only would listen to me.
People get together in a room like this. It used to be a hotel room, and it grew. And they sit around, often forming a circle, and sing songs at each other.
Probably its closest analogy in another genre would be what most people would know as a jam session. But in my mind, a jam session implies a room full of musicians, all of whom are playing together. And a Filk circle tends to be, while a substantial proportion of the people in the room may play at some point, usually they take turns. So you'll get one person will do a song, and the audience may join in on the choruses. They often do. Or if it's a particularly well-known song, you may get the whole room joining in for the entire song.
Not a nickel would they say. She's 20 years of service, boys, and then they're sorry. I'm sure it's paid the loss to us.
Shove it, my tick-a-lee-lee. I had a Sith Lord, he pleased me, but I hated his prequel trilogy. Vader went, Dalek went, exterminate. Cylon went, I feel pretty. Cthulhu went, Vampire went, good evening. Hunchback went, can you hear me now? Mummy went, World went, oh. Zombie went, brains. Minion went, yes, master. Shotgun went, Tekalili. I had a Dark Lord, he pleased me, but he couldn't beat Harry and Hermione. Riddle went, Avada Kedavra. Vader went, I have you not. Dalek went, it is not a toilet plunger. Cylon went, does this make me look fat? Cthulhu went, calamari. Vampire went, 12 beautiful verses. Hunchback went, out there. Mummy went, chocolate. Werewolf went, ow, stub my toe. Zombie went, not eat eyes. Minion went, what hump? Shoggoth went, Tekalili. I had Galactus, he pleased me, but he ate my planet casually. Galactus went, chomp.